What's up, YouTube? Daniel back here for another video for the channel. So I'm gonna go right into it. As you can see, there's red light here. If you are new to the channel, you can go back a few days ago. I posted basically why this will be happening. I'll be focusing on red light therapy and also using blue light glasses. But essentially, I want to talk about where things are going with more or less myself and whom we start helping. And it's me tailored towards men. If you're new to the channel, my name is Daniel, and for the past 8 years, I've been able to reverse my psoriasis, manage it drug-free, and not depend on the healthcare system or doctors or dermatologists. And basically, I teach what I learned here and help you guys as well as clients that I work with. So basically, what I've come to realize over the past few days, and something that I've seen as I've been going through the space of health, mostly digestive system stuff, like digestion, diets, basically more or less what I'm, you could say, specialized to talk about, just because I've had experience with using food as medicine. I realized that basically the whole market is saturated with women. Women are, I realize, are don't have as much pride as men, and this is what I want to talk about, and essentially why men are in a lot of ways losing in terms of letting their pride and their ego or their masculinity, that they think they're too masculine to do what's required to really get their digestive system and in turn their brain in check, because there's a huge gut and brain connection. And essentially what I want to talk about is that a lot of men are losing, and they're just hiding behind basically what they gain in this world. Things like material stuff, it could be like cars, houses, especially money, and basically thinking that they're putting that above all the health that they're like putting on the trading in as a result of that. And this is more common in the West. I think in Europe, I've noticed. I've never been, but I've told that they're very more focused on food and nutrition, and obviously prioritizing that. But what good is it to give up the only thing that you can enjoy your successes, material successes with, to get material success? If that makes sense. So you're giving up your health, you're putting it all in jeopardy. Um, Jeopardizing sleep, the way you eat, the way you take care of yourself to get this, money or material success. And then once you have it, you're gonna spend all of it to gain what you gave up for it. Like, does that make any fucking sense to you? And that's what most men right now are being trained by society to do. Like I said, Western society, and they don't even realize it. And then basically, money, like they're basically, the whole thing is like, chase the money, chase the bag. And then when they have the bag, they have fucking, their health has gone to shit. They have a belly, so many different complications. They're probably on medication, and then basically they're going to spend all the money they made to reverse all of that. So does not make more sense to actually prioritize the health, losing this need to chase everything, and also um, like people hiding behind what they have. So like a lot of men, for instance, they get the material stuff because they think, oh yeah, once I have it, I can kind of hide behind this. And I'm just a rich guy now, so I can kind of do whatever you want. No, you're just a rich guy with a belly. Like I've met so many people, especially in the past few years, that they have everything financially set, but I'm like, I would not want to be you for one fucking second. Like they're just, life and habits are so shit, and that's basically um, what I realized is a lot of people, they validate whatever you validate yourself with should strengthen you. If it's should still be a point of strength, even if it's taken away from you. If you validate yourself with just money you have, if you take away the money, what are you? You're nothing. You're just another you're based. You'll just be based on your habits, and then you have shit habits. Like you don't have any good habits, health habits. A lot of people will have money, they're just shit personality, stuff like that. So this is basically going after people that don't have their habits, their health habits in check, but think that having money is basically an excuse to not have this in check. And it's a huge, like, no. Like I said, you can take away anything I have from, like, me. Obviously, I don't have the material success yet, but if you take away any money I have currently, I'm still the same person, because I don't value myself with that. I value myself with the habits I have, in terms of the time I wake up, how often I work out, how I take care of myself, the habits I have with eating, the steps I do every day. This is all like stuff that you can't take away from me. Like, I validate myself with that, making sure I'm not missing these non-negotiables. And that is what you should be validating yourself with. Any men watching, stop letting society fool you into like just being another rat in the rat race of getting the material stuff, and then basically just being another fucking belly or person with, recycled in the medical system. The whole point is, the value system should be, health, relationships, God, or spirituality, and then business and stuff like that. People just put business first, men especially, and everything else underneath that. And then they realize that it's all backwards. But then by the time they realize that, it's too late. And, that's when things are happening, midlife crisis, shit like that, because their priorities are all mixed up. So obviously, you know, um, people watching this, but oh, this guy's totally wrong. Like, he doesn't have the money and stuff like that. But the people that have the money that I've met along the way, they all talk about the habits are the most important thing. Once they come to realize it, some people are risk so much health that they can't really come back from it. They just kind of have to accept the belly and all the fat they have because they just risked all of any potential vitality they could have had for this. But essentially, what I want to say is you have to begin to, you know, really understand what comes first in terms of the value system that you should be having. Because, like I said, you can't put money above health because if you don't have any health, you can't enjoy what money you get anyways. You can't put money above relationships because relationships, once you get material stuff, who do you want to? You're gonna just enjoy that by yourself. You want to have people that you enjoy that with, and also the whole, one of the best things in life is the people that are around you can share moments with, not just, it could be romantic, it could be friends, family, you know what I mean? And also you're also helping people to get this, money that we want. So money is just a medium, it's a transaction, it's a exchange from one person, you helping another person to solve a problem. So you can't really put money above that. And then you putting money above the spiritual is just, you know, people think that true freedom is financial, it's actually spiritual. And a lot of people that have all the money in the world, they end up killing themselves. Like, people think, oh, money solves everything, but how come there's people with millions of dollars in the bank committing suicide? If money solved everything, would that basically scenario can never happen? And that's because, they don't have any spiritual aspect to them. They just basically live all in the physical world. There's nothing above that. And they're just letting, the physical rule, how they feel and what they're basically living day to day. And that's basically a very sad existence. And before I did get spiritual, I was living the same way. And trust me, you get a lot of highs, but the lows are way lower. And there's no real like constant, you could say, good energy. And you only get that when you get spiritual. And it was went on a bit of a rant there, but essentially, more or less, men watching this, you have to begin to lose the pride of doing the things that need to be done. And when I mean things to be done, things like the cleanses, um, the habits of the foods you eat, as well, like making sure you get your steps in. You can't be prideful. You have to have humility with this, like especially with the cleanses. There's cleanses like enemas that I was very prideful in the beginning of doing. If you don't know what an enema is, you can do some research on it. It's basically a cleanse that you do with it's a flush, and it's a tube that goes up the rectum. You can do a coffee one or a water one. And before I did that, obviously I had the same thing of like, oh, I'm not going to do this. I'm too cool for this. And then until I did it, I was not getting any actual real cleansing done. And basically, I was living the results I was getting. So, any men watching this, you're not too cool for cleansing. You might think you are, but that's that enema cleanse is the most efficient cleanse you can do. So you thinking you're too masculine, oh, this is gay, this is going up my ass. Like, no one's like no one's judging you or like saying you're gay for fucking putting something up your ass. Basically, it's it's the fastest, like it's the most accessible place for your colon. It's to cleanse your colon. So how else do you want to do it? You could do a salt flush. I mean, you're drinking salt water, but that's not the same kind of. It won't be the same effectiveness. So you have to lose first off the pride, and then yeah, this like thing of like you're too good for the process. Um, like I said, I'm just speaking from experience, and until I lost this pride and arrogance and just basically was humble about what I had to do and trust the process, that's when I actually had results. So men looking to do this on this, journey, whether it's you have an autoimmune disease or you're just trying to get, better digestion, just to, feel better, like with energy, with sleep. Sleep is a big one. A lot of men don't sleep properly. Um, Testosterone as well, energy, um, your hormones, different things like that. Yeah, there's so many different things that come into play with your digestion that men just put to the side, and you can't do that long term, like I said. So you have to begin to understand the steps that need to be done, follow the steps, be humble about it, and understand that if you want to truly experience true health, you can't have arrogance or um, this masculinity you're trying to hold on to, thinking that you doing a cleanse changes your sexual orientation. Like, it's fucking makes no sense. Anyways, want to share that quickly because my focus is now on showing men that they have to do the things and they get the most benefit from as well. And if you don't do these things, you actually get the most detriment, because think about, what happens if let these losses and these things you put to the side stack. And once you have, your life sorted out down the line, you get this unexpected medical condition and, it's coming out of your pocket. It's not going to come out of your wife's pocket, or you're not going to charge your kids, when they're, 15, 16, and be like, hey guys, you're going to pay for my medical bill. No, everything falls on your ass. So you as a man have to understand that the decisions you make now are costing you, either serving you, paying you, or they're charging you with health. So you have to begin to make the right decisions and doing it, so you can have more time and capital to put towards things that actually matter, like investing in yourself, investing in your business, investing in your family and relationships, building your empire, as opposed to paying stupid medical bills or medications. And that is more weak, in my opinion, having to rely on medication when you could have just been an actual man and do the actual proper shit that you need to do in order to attain true health in a natural and sustainable way. So you can take that as you want. So you can be the man now, or and not do the things that you think are not cool, and then just pay for it later down the line, or just humble yourself and then be the man for your whole life. It's up to you. Anyways, like I said, I help people with this currently with clients. So you can find me on my Instagram. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Also comment below something that you're going to start doing if you're a man watching this, especially, that you've been leaving to the side because you have this too masculine, too macho, too prideful thing that you've been leaving to the side. So this is meant to inspire you, because like I said, until I lost that whole ego masculine thing, I never actually got true results. I was not able to hit the next level in terms of really seeing like huge changes with my skin, reversing my condition, and actually experiencing true vitality and being able to balance hormones and actually experience what true health is like. So hope this helped you guys. Hope to see you guys in future videos. If you stuck to the end, I do appreciate it. But yeah, hope to speak to you guys soon on Instagram. If you do have any questions about getting started on this journey, because it is a beautiful journey, but there is a lot of sacrifice that has to be made, but definitely worth it. But anyways, all the best of luck, guys. In the meantime, keep killing it.